Students, reproduction is the one of the most important characteristics of all living beings, and this is necessary for the continuation of the species on the earth. Angiosperms, which are known as flowering plants, reproduce both by vegetative as well as sexual methods. So in this chapter number 2 of class 12th, sexual reproduction in flowers. As you know, sexual reproduction occurs by fusion of male and female gametes produced in the flower. So we can say that flower is a unit of sexual reproduction. Here we are just going to deal with the structure of flower. But what do you mean by a flower? Flowers are a thing of beauty for us, but for the plants they are vital as they are the seat, or we can say they are the site of sexual reproduction. And due to these process, they can produce further fruits and seeds. Or we can say a flower is a modified shoot. Okay, why I am saying that flower is a modified shoot? Because it has the nodes very close to one another, and the second most important thing, floral leaves arranged in a successive rows. Now if we are talking about the parts of a typical flower, look here on the screen, we are having a photograph of a flower. It's a section of flower. You can take a flower from your surrounding and just hold it in your hand and try to observe the different parts of your flower. Okay, here starting from the bottom, we are having this stalk on which this flower is born, and this stalk is called pedicel. On the pedicel we are having a swollen flat tip here. Okay, and this swollen tip which is present on this pedicel, this is known as thalamus, or we can say receptacle. Okay, if we are talking about the rules or the parts which are present on this receptacle or thalamus, we are having 4 different parts here, and these 4 different parts are divided into 2 types of rules. Number 1 is your accessory rules, and number 2 is your reproductive rules. Okay, just starting with the accessory rule. Talking about the accessory rule, in the accessory rule we are having 2 parts. Number 1, your sepal here, this one, the greenish portion, and then petal. Okay, but we are going to study these parts one by one. Number 1, calyx. Calyx means it's a collection of sepals, the outermost row of green sepals whose main function is protection. Now the second point is corolla. It's a collection of petals, this colored portion. So the next row of variously colored petals is known as corolla, and they help in attracting insects for pollination. Okay, if we are talking about the reproductive roles, the reproductive parts of a flower of a plant, your third part is androecium. Androecium means it's a male reproductive part, and it consists of stamens. Each stamen has a long slender filament with a bilobed anther at its tip, with a connective anthers produce pollen grains for pollination. Okay, now the fourth part, or we can say it's a female reproductive part, which is centrally located in the flower. It consists of collection of 1 or more carpels which organize to form 1 or more pistils. Each pistil has 3 parts. Okay, starting from this bottom part, pistil contains ovary. It is the swollen basal part, 1 to many chambered, called locules, this one, containing ovules which get fertilized to form seed, and the fertilized ovary forms the fruit. Now the second part of your this one is style, It is an elongated tube connecting the upper part of the ovary to the stigma. And the third part is stigma. It is the receptive surface for pollens, your pollen grain during the pollination. Okay. So here we have studied about a typical flower bears 4 rolls borne on a thalamus, or we can say stalk. These rolls from outside are calyx, which are nothing but consisting of sepals, then corolla, which consists of petals, then androecium consists of stamens like this one, and the fourth one is gynoecium, or we can say it's a pistil consisting of carpels. The two outermost rolls, as we said, that the calyx and the corolla, they are present on the outside. These are considered as a non-essential, or we can say it's a accessory rolls, as they aid in the reproduction but do not directly take part in the process. The other two rolls, the third one and the fourth one, like the third one is androecium, this one, which is also known as the male reproductive organ, and the fourth one is gynoecium, the female reproductive organ, are known as the essential rolls, as their absence from the flower will lead to the failure of sexual reproduction. So this is for the day. Okay, so keep enjoying your life and keep on reading. Bye bye.